The Alliance Party under Sir Commissioner Mara lost the elections in 1977. Immediately after, the two leaders of the National Federation Party approached him and asked him, please, could you ask the Tokay, at the time they used the word Fijian, we asked the Fijians not to destroy Suva. The late Dr. Constance Mara said to them, if we destroy Suva, Suva will lie in ruins and the Fijians will feel no loss. Nothing there belongs to us. Towards the end of campaign season in 2022, we saw rioting taking over the heart of Honiara and the Solomon. The target was the CBA of the capital city of the Solomon Islands. None of the businesses belong to the indigenous Solomon Islanders. Last week, we saw rioting in Numea. Shops being looted, houses destroyed. None of those belong to the Ni Vanuatu people. Remembering that, or remembering those words, I encourage the SPT GBP coalition government to allow indigenous peoples and the provinces to buy commercial properties and develop commercial properties in Suva. So that if ever the Tokay would want to destroy Suva, they would feel the pain. This year's theme of regroup, rethink, refocus, creating our future in business reflects our commitment to fostering a thriving indigenous business sector. After 10 years and a change in government, it is time to regroup. I congratulate the Fiji Indigenous Business Council Chairman, Tulai Taoi, aka Mata. He is known as Mata in our prayer group. He called Vijay Raghuvan Mata. None of the others in the prayer group knew why they called each other Mata. I thank him and his team for reviving FRBC. This workshop is testament to the enduring spirit of our people and reaffirms your commitment to building a better future. Despite the challenges throughout the past decade, your businesses have persevered, showing resilience and determination. Throughout the 2 days of this workshop, I encourage you all to rethink your strategies your vision and your solutions. We must adopt a set of new approaches and leverage modern technologies to enhance our business operations, your business operations, our business operations. Improving access to digital infrastructure, such as high-speed internet, is crucial if we are to enable our entrepreneurs to participate in the digital economy. The recent investment by Google into the region, I pay tribute to Honorable Manoa and his associates, and connection to the international community. Now Google have come to install submarine cables for high-speed internet, which is key in that regard. The project will open up pathways for more of us in the islands to connect with each other and the rest of the world. The news is still current. They're still talking about it all over the world right now. Education and training are vital. I urge you, the Indigenous Business Council, to create tailored business education programs focusing on our communities, including entrepreneurship training and financial literacy. And you might like to add financial discipline. We must also involve our communities in decision-making processes related to economic development and business support initiatives. I encourage you in FIBC to carry out consultations in the indigenous communities on how best they can be supported and encouraged to innovate and take part in businesses. If FIBC focuses on establishing businesses and business incubators and hubs in indigenous communities, these incubators will provide the necessary resources, training, and support. Business incubators are not new in Fiji. In the last few decades, we have seen these and how these incubators have thrived, how they failed also, and how businesses have graduated from them. Will provide for us quick learning and for you, FIBC. I acknowledge FIBC for supporting indigenous businesses because successful Fijian indigenous businesses can reinvest in their communities, leading to improved infrastructure, education, health services, and overall quality of life. FIBC will also be aware that indigenous businesses have the potential to create employment opportunities within our communities, reducing unemployment rates and promoting economic self-sufficiency. It is time for FIBC to refocus on new business areas and partnerships. You must look at joint ventures and partnerships with governments and the private sector companies. I encourage FIBC to foster partnerships between government agencies, the private sector companies, and indigenous organizations to pool resources and expertise. As your president has said, only 5% of businesses in Fiji are run by the Itoke. How many of these were established during the pandemic period when our economy nosedived and thousands lost jobs? How many of those are surviving today? How many have expanded due to their success? What learnings are there from the pandemic and from the economic recovery after the pandemic? Today, I urge FIBC and your members to look at new opportunities and consider joint ventures as a viable option. But 30 years ago, my Vanua and Tikina Navatu decided to go into a joint venture partnership with Gulabdas brothers of the South. We purchased a property in South on a 50-50 basis. We're very happy with the result today. That is only one example of the potential of joint ventures to create substantial value and long-term benefit. We have seen successful ventures such as Fijian Holdings Limited, which continues to grow from strength to strength. We have also seen Esana Holdings established in 1996 by the Tokay Affairs Board as a vehicle for the acquisition of shares in Fiji TV via government-provided funds. Initially, the government provided money to FHL to be repaid after 10 years, with a sinking fund to be used for repayment from years 11 to 20 at no interest. This financial support enabled Esana Holdings to invest in valuable assets. Creating our future in business requires a change in mindset and lifestyle. I urge you to look beyond the domestic economy and engage in international collaborations that will allow you to learn from global best practices and bring new opportunities to our entrepreneurs. Some success stories and encouragement. To give you some historical perspective on effort to grow indigenous business, the then SVT-GBP coalition government supported the development of indigenous commercial properties, such as those in the Kondrawa, in Magwata, in Tailebu, in Ba, in Namosi, Rolablau House in Juba, Sububu House, Nandonumai Holdings, and the Kandavu House. These properties have provided a solid foundation for business growth. In my village, we have established a cooperative, re-established a cooperative. The other one was set up during Mr. Mutanroka's late Mutanroka's time, who said, business is okay during Amindao. Manindao tongan itu. We have a new one now, and we're going to build a service station right next to it. Also built a few roadside stalls for our ladies. These initiatives provide employment and business opportunities for our people. We have in the village mechanics and individuals who can change tires, and with 5 buses passing through our village every day, I'm sure our service station will be well employed. It is very well positioned. Additionally, our Envana scheme and corporate revival efforts demonstrate potential of traditional industries. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a pivotal moment for you and for us. we have the opportunity to reshape our future, to build on the foundation laid by our ancestors, and to create a prosperous and equitable business environment for Indigenous Fijians and Ratumans. The concept of trade is not new to us. Long before Western and European civilization was introduced a cash economy, our ancestors shrewdly engaged in barter trade, not only in Fiji but also internationally, inter-island with our regional neighbors. They exchanged goods and services to meet their needs. I don't know whether you heard in school the Fijian idiom. When two friends parted one day, one of them said, "Yo, talay mo rin ito lulu." Yo, mare, masih manuku. They battered wildfowl and salt. Then they parted that day. They had exchanged owl for toa and nuku for salt. That will also be a constant threat in your indigenous businesses. I urge you to embrace the theme of this workshop: regroup, rethink, refocus, and together we will create our future in businesses. Instead of remembering what the late Mr. Buton used to say, "Ang business iba kaway okay, menduri nga, mendaw." Today we say, "Ang business iba kaway okay, menduri, mende." Let us ensure that our businesses will stand firm and be resilient, not just to survive, but to thrive. Thank you for your attention. Nawale Ravindra Ravi, and I wish you well in your two-day meeting. Nawale.